think of all the things that you are receiving as you go through your day at all times. From air to water to your home, your relationships, everything that is being provided for you to have a physical experience. You don't live as a mineral, as a plant or water. You are in continuous need of support more than any life on earth. You need emotional support. You need mental assistance, a lot of that. You need physical support. And that's what your spiritual team is always working on around you. Because you haven't developed yet awareness of your own powers. So Spirit, in order to keep you safe, Spirit is always rearranging your reality, rearranging your thoughts, your perception, manipulating things for you so you can go through life in a safe way. But part of this process of inner transformation, of inner growth, of being let's put it this way, spiritually adult, is to understand your power, is to understand the resources that you can use, is to understand that your actions create a consequence. Your thoughts, your words, and your actions are always, at all times, readjusting your reality. Understanding your power is essential because you have the power to destroy something beautiful. And you could do it with awareness or unaware of it. So Spirit has to correct when you unconsciously are destroying something that you need around you in order to keep growing through life. Perhaps you don't have awareness of your power, but that doesn't mean the power is not there and you're not utilizing it. So that will be one thing that we will discuss in the near future. Awareness of the power that you have in your mind, awareness of the power of your heart, awareness of your creative powers. But something that we would like to offer you today is the understanding of resources. Imagine that you are in a huge home filled with treasures, but you decide to sit down in a room, close your eyes, and just complain that things are not coming your way. as if you were blind, unable to see, unable to walk and get things. Same happened in your reality. There are energies that you can connect with. And by connecting with, we are saying vibrating with, to make it a part of who you are. And as the energy comes into you, then you are able to express that energy in the material world. So you have the ability to manifest everything that you can imagine. But you have to collect that energy. You have to collect the energy that will materialize that physical thing. You have to connect with the energy to make it yours. And out of all the energies that are around you, all the infinite possibilities, each energy has a specific characteristic. The vibration for each energy is unique. And all you have to do is align with that vibration. Sometimes you align quickly, immediately. And sometimes you align step by step. You align with your mind. You align with your heart. What makes it quicker is how open your mind is to accept it, to understand that it is there. For most of you, aligning with water every time you are thirsty is immediate, because your mind already developed this idea that water is there for you. But how about the things that society is telling you just a few can have? And you have developed within you a belief that you cannot align with that energy. Not for you, perhaps not in this lifetime. As if that energy that some can connect is in very little quantities. You have to connect with this idea that for everything that exists, the things that you know have been materialized already here in your dimension, and for the things that you haven't materialized, so you cannot even understand that exist. For everything, there is a continuous flow of that energy. They don't bring that energy in pieces, in bubbles. Think of that energy as a faucet that you open, and water flows through that faucet. That's how creation works. Everything that has been manifested on earth exists because it's connected to a continuous flow. The thing is, how many people accept that flow into their lives? What is in your ego human mind that makes you believe that there are one thing of that, or 10 of 1,000, or 1,000,000, or 1,000,000,000, or an infinite amount of those things. You know, air and water flows and you can connect with as often as you need for most of you. For most of you now, food is something that you start feeling is always available for you. Just think that that was not the understanding hundreds of years ago. Now it is. Water it is now. Air you're always connecting with. So how about the things that you feel are just for a few? What is stopping you from getting closer to that source of abundance, that flow of energy? It is your belief system. It is your idea of who you are. It is that box that you put yourself into it. It is in you. And that comes from belief systems that don't even belong to you, but you attached yourself to it. You accepted that truth. And we are saying the word truth as a social understanding. So today, we would like to help you to see yourself outside every single box that you use to limit yourself. You have the opportunity to be permanently readjusting your experiences, your perceptions. Now, depending on what state of mind you are, you might need to start with essential things, or you perhaps already have now all the essentials and you can move to the more detailed things that you want to create, that you want to manifest, that you want to bring into your reality. So start with the basic of food. Think of what you would like to eat today. Connect with the vibration of that food. Connect with the taste of that food. And when it's possible, go get that specific food. But you first think of it. And then you go and you get it. So that is going to start adjusting your mind to the understanding that once you connect with the energy, that thing will manifest. Every time you are thirsty, before you go grab the water, connect with the energy of the water. Visualize the glass. Visualize the fresh water in that glass. And see yourself drinking. Feel yourself drinking. Experience energetically yourself drinking that water. And then you go and get physical. You pour physical water into your physical glass and you drink it physically. So you thought about it, and then you understood that you could manifest it, and you did. This is a training. The connection of thinking of something and then see it in front of you and using it. And you're going to tell yourself, I materialize my thoughts. I am a creator. Once you go through life for a few days, noticing that what you think you'll manifest, then move to something that can be perhaps a little bit more challenging. A pair of shoes, clothing, jewelry, something that is not essential but you would like to have it. You're not going to do a tremendous jump, but you are going to, in a way, stretch it out a little bit more. So think of something that you would like to connect, to have around, and experience how you are going to feel the moment that you have it. Not thinking that it's hard to get, not thinking that perhaps you don't need it. If it is important for you, see yourself having it, enjoying it, and then go get it. And once it's yours, put the thought again. I thought of it, I manifested it. And that is something that we would love to see you trying. But as everything is a process, so you'll have to train your mind that what you can think of, you can manifest. Giving yourself time to readjust your reality. But also equally important is how you deal with your belief system of scarcity, of limitation, where those beliefs come from. So when you think that something is limit, when you think that there are just a few things of that and others got it, really go within and notice if that is truth. What makes you believe that? Who said that? Where that thought came from? Were you able to already manifest something that you thought were not available for you? Because if that is the case, now you know that that belief, you can change it. As you train yourself to manifest what is in your mind and in your heart, notice what belief is in you. And get to the bottom. Find the truth. Ask yourself why. Notice how many times that concept was proven wrong. Think of how many other people were able to remove or break free from that idea. You don't have to fight the thought. You just have to understand that limitations are not necessary in this reality. So, move slowly. Be patient and train yourself. Right now, in the present moment, you can start doing it now with the essential things. Be in the present moment. Understand your physical needs, and then understand how your physical needs are being taken care of. One more thing that is important. Check with your higher mind. Make sure you are in alignment with your higher mind. So that way when you notice that you want to manifest something in your life, you'll know that is something that your soul wants in your life. And that's why the desire in you is activated. Society, the system that you are in, will bombarding you with messages of what you want, what you should want, what you should have. Also important, ask yourself if those things apply in your life. Go through life with awareness. Not everybody wants the same things. Not everybody needs the same things. Not everyone desires the same thing. Don't allow others to tell you what you should or shouldn't have in your reality, because that will create delays. That will remove your focus and your clarity and your perseverance on the things that really matter to you. Understand the path that you are taking, the direction that you are taking in life, and notice the things that you want, that you need to keep going on that direction and to grow and expand on that path. And you'll see that you'll receive a clear message of what should be in your physical life, what you should have in your physical life. Your desires will be aligned with the need of things in your life. Now, if you are unaware and if you are open to hear all the voices in earth, you will be clouded, oppressed by all the things that are possible to have. So much around you that will be impossible for you to move. Get quality, get the things that really bring joy to your life. Get the resources, manifest the resources that really will help you transcend in this physical experience. But know that the things that you need, the things that you want to keep going through this journey, the flows of energy are always by your side. So, first, start understanding that permanently you are always receiving energy that then you materialize. And connect with that idea. Build that spiritual muscle of knowing that you transform energy into matter every time you need something. Notice your daily life and start living that truth. Second, understand your path. Understand your uniqueness, what gives you joy, where you want to go with your life, how you want to transform. And for that, what you want to have by your side, what you need. And now if you were able to manifest the essential, now stretch it and manifest the resources that you need. Through this path, through life, always have awareness of what is important for you. And live outside your energetic self, what it is not a part of who you are. Don't carry weight that is not necessary. Also, very, very important is removing from your energetic self the things that you don't need to use anymore. Don't keep it in case you're gonna need it someday. If you are not needed right now, someone else can. Allow that flow to continue its journey. Don't get heavy. Don't start carrying things that are not necessary for you anymore. If you need it again in the future, you will manifest it in the future again. Perhaps an even upgraded version of it. Because that says that you have faith, you trust creation. That when you need it, you will have it. Holding on to things that are not longer serving you just mean that you are afraid that in the future you might not have it. But if you start the journey of understanding that you flow, energy flow, and you only have to align with the energy of things that you want to materialize, then you have no need for things that are not a part of who you are right now. And then, finally, one thing that is very important and perhaps brings some kind of awareness. Things, material things, are just tools for you to go through life. Things are resources that you can use to be a creator. But it is not who you are, and it is not the meaning of having the physical experience. You are the meaning of having the physical experience. Your expansion, your growth is the meaning of being here. The things are just material stuff that you use to go through life. The faster you understand this, the faster you will flow, the faster you are going to connect with energy and let go of energy. Because the purpose of your life is not the material things, but to use them to transform yourself. Imagine this group of people running the 5K, and through the path there are people on the side offering water. See that? As you are running, the water that is being offered to you that you can get on the road from anyone is just the resource that you need to keep running, to get to the finish line. But the joy the expansion. The light in your heart comes from running, from you running and getting to the finish line. Your shoes, your clothing, the water that's being offered through the path is just what you need to get through this experience. You were one person before you start running. You were a different person when you arrived to the finish line. That was the journey. That was the joy. That was the transformation. That brought more light into your life. Everything else, even the people on the road offering you water, everything else was just what you needed to transform yourself. And in a way, that's how life flows. That's how life works. Think that if you are running and you see water and you drink it, but then you start thinking, how about if I'm thirsty 1 mile over and there is no water? So I'm going to start carrying this bottle too, just in case. And then you see someone else offering you water and you say, and you know what? I'm also going to carry this bottle too. Because you never know. And you now have 15 bottles of water that you are carrying in case you feel thirsty and there is no one offering water. What happens is you're not going to be able to enjoy the ride. You're not going to enjoy yourself. And the more water you get, the harder it will be for you to get to the finish line. You will not be enjoying the journey. You will be tired by carrying all that water. So perhaps you can use this story to bring it to your life. How many things you really need where you're focusing your attention. Think of this. And if possible, create today, in the present, little changes to start understanding that you are the star of the show. It's not about what things you have around you. It's how you go through life. But in order to go through life, you need resources. Believe that you can manifest the resources when you need it. Believe that resources are always available for you. And then enjoy the journey. See yourself growing. Flow through life.